Technology. It's aided us for so long now. Since the start of the 21st century, it has developed and it's speeding up ever so much. But as things get more advanced, as it gets smarter, finds new ways to entertain us, it starts becoming a tool. And we start becoming the one that's being used. My G, that little device you have in your hand, it's actually the thing I'm recording this video on. I know, not very professional. It's so small, yet it has so much control over you. And it is making you an idiot. Because you spend so much of your time on it. So much of your time looking at pixels on a screen. You get anxious if you turn your notifications off because you might miss a text, a snap, an Instagram reel. Don't tell me that doesn't sound like stupid behaviour. First thing in the morning, you need to look at it. For your alarms, for the time. That's fair enough, I guess. But just in case you've missed something. And because you're so addicted to the dopamine release, you spend so much time on YouTube. Scrolling on Instagram. And you haven't even got out of bed. Only an idiot decides to wreck his brain before he's even managed to improve his body, before he's even achieved everything. You don't deserve that level of dopamine release. You haven't done anything for it in the day. All you've done is sat there in your sweaty little bed sheets doing nothing. But because you're an idiot and you don't realise life is about earning respect and earning value, you just sit there and scroll. Do you know the worst thing? Your phone may have contributed to you becoming an idiot. But now it's you that is keeping yourself an idiot. Your phone may be the tool to keep you there, but it's all up to you. You're the idiot keeping yourself an idiot, lad. Content addiction. All on this little device. Imagine if you lost it. We use it as tools, but now we're so reliant. We get deliveries next day. Supermarkets full of everything we could ever need. These are good things, right? Well, yes, they are. Objectively. And we can order that all, off our phones too. But now that we have become so reliant, what if it all went away tomorrow? Half of you, myself included to an extent, wouldn't know what the hell to do. To hunt for our own food, to farm. To actually survive for ourselves. Because yes, even when you're independent, you have a little parent with you, making sure that you know what time it is, know what the weather's going to be like, know not to get lost because you've got that stupid little maps app. It wasn't me just ragging on maps, I use it all the time, but this is what I mean. Imagine if we couldn't use any of this. You think you're independent, but you're not. Because this little device helps you in pretty much every area of life. Now, look, we've become dependent on these things. It can be our little companion, but it can also be the leech of our life when all of our time, energy and thinking goes into it. Anxious about what people think about your post on Instagram, how many followers you've got. You've been scrolling for so long now that you don't even find it entertaining, but you're so overstimulated, it's the only thing you can do. Because existing in real life is actually painful now, because it's like a level below boring. And you chose to do that to yourself. No one else made you do that. You were tempted, but you still chose to do that. And that sounds like the behaviour of an idiot to me. Oh, and you know, another thing as well. Everything is personalised now. Your opinions, what you believe, it's all being fed to you on a silver platter. But these opinions aren't always right. But you're not going to know that because you'll only follow people that have the same opinion as you. You might even turn in, well, I don't want to use the word extremist. But when you're constantly only seeing the same opinions, you're being fed lies. that you believe, propaganda, misinformation, and then before you know it, you're angry about something or about someone you don't even know, and that's all because of this. That is the behavior of an idiot. You've not been a rational thinker, a problem solver for years now. Maybe you never have been, because you don't have to be. You're told what to think. You never have to think for yourself. You never have to have a moment to actually stop and observe life, because you're getting so much information just being pumped into your brain. You don't need to be anything else, because you can be an idiot. There's no consequences for it. Well, not yet. There will be. Do you know what's the worst thing as well, is that you're not an idiot. Inside, somewhere in there, there's actually a really beautiful human being that is capable of rising from the ashes of all this sludge that has been pumped into your brain. We could start to see signs of this human in a week, maybe even a day, a really good day. And the worst thing is, you know that, but you sit there and you choose to be an idiot because it's easier. Not because anyone's keeping you there, not because you've got a big bad evil phone. You're choosing to be there because it's easier. And because secretly you're scared of the hard work and discipline that you need to turn your life around. Well, you can stay an idiot if you want, but don't you dare try and convince yourself or anyone else that it's anyone else's fault but yours. Because yes, temptations and technology have evolved, but free will and discipline have always remained. We've just got worse at it as the temptations have grown. So do something about it, lad. Put down your phone. Stop focusing on your Snapchat streak. That's proper weird. Touch some grass and try and find that version of yourself that actually, you'll be surprised, is beautiful. And then when you do, don't show it off on Instagram. That's lame as hell, okay? Say less. Do more.